I have, my name is Cool Kitty 2597. These poems were in reaction to, I was taking care, me and the whole family were taking care of a family member, our grandmother, and she was basically had passed away. And I wrote these poems in reaction. Some of it's pretty good, some of it's kind of creepy, but it's interesting. And they're reflections of how I felt, and some of them were very negative and some of them weren't, but they're interesting poems. And so I'm going to read you a series of them. The first one is called Just Another Mystery, and it was written May 19, 1982. When a person dies, what happens? Does life begin when it ends? Or does it end where it began? Is it possible life is mere faint dreams? Can it be when we die we will wake up to find a place where life teems? Or is it just another person's dream to change at their whim? To many people, it's a mystery. It seems terribly frightening and grim. Is it just another voyage? But life's fire doesn't necessarily dim. It's not necessarily frightening. It's just another mystery. That's that one. And here's another one. This was written the next day, and it's May 20th, 1982. This one is untitled. It is still enveloping darkness, falls over my house and my mind. A life has gone, and yet I have reason to remember. Half in dreams and half not, the future seems to march on and bind. The life force withers and disappears like a dying ember, a ghost fleeing with morbid, silent past my window, a deep, depressing silence that no one can ever see. A web of a spider disappears when the wind blows. It will all grow again, like the web of a spider, just growing. A filmy ghost or sentinel floating past me, an icy breeze of cold decay is flowing. I sit and watch the shadow of a spider weaving. I am mourning a mere memory. In the gloom, in the trap-like woven webs, beauty is deadly and deceiving. In the gloom, the twilight silence of my room. Okay, that's that one. And then the last one is called I Am Darkness. And that is June 1st, 1982. I am darkness. I lurk in every corner. I circle around and envelop all creatures. I sink into the very heart of mankind. Progress slows at my entrance. Yet, for some reason, I am the very importance of life. Some say I am peacefully quiet and restful. And yet I am very complicated, and yet very simply a simple thing. I am darkness. And that is the last of my poetry for now. Okay, I'm going to read actually two poems this time. And this first one was written in 1980, and it's called The Wild and Free Life of a Unicorn. A creature with a horn in the middle of its head and cloven hoofs, which looked as black as lead. It looked longingly at the sky. It seemed to ponder its existence, mainly why. A majestic mountain ominously rumbled. Against the mountain, the white-horned creature seemed humbled. It stood tall and proud. Its body never quailed. It turned, and down the slopes of the mountain it sailed. The long white horn pointed downward. Already free of the mountains, foothills it soared. The creature went further and onward, and it came to stop under an old oak tree. The unicorn felt rare, wild, and free as the unicorn laid down to rest. And that's the end of that one. Okay, now the next one is called Strange Evening Landscapes. It was written in 1980. And here it goes. A gust of wind blows over a timeless land. In the twilight air, there is a honey-sweet scent of heather, where boulders and rocks become tiny grains of sand, which is caused by the near ocean never stopping, always causing weather. Strange birds nest in the piles of seaweed. A strange storm of spores float about. Creatures like bats swoop and fall from the cliffs to eat the seeds. The sandy, reddish cliffs stand as barriers against the oceans proud and stout. The waves start to reluctantly come into the beach. In the dark sky, the moon starts to ascend, where the mountain is far, beyond and out of reach. For the night shift of animals have awakened, but sleep comes to the daytime creatures of the beach. And that's the last one. And that was called Strange Evening Landscapes.